Rochdale Carers Choir is in fine voice, perhaps because they're benefiting from funding from NHS Heywood, Middleton and Rochdale Clinical Commissioning Group, also known as HMR-CCG. The singers are delighted.
Probably saving them a lot of money, isn't it? You know, people being depressed and on depression tablets, and because that's how I'd be if I didn't go. I would, especially now. I'd be sat in the house on my own, you know, crying.
It's better than medicine, really. It does give you a lift. It makes you feel very happy.
It helps me with my daily problems. It's helped me with my health. I think the tension and the pressures that I had before I joined the choir seem to have lifted.
And when I finish singing, I want to clap myself and I laugh and I'm really happy, and I think everybody should be in a choir.
At the Middleton Arena, 23-year-old Tony Bowers meets her Duke of Edinburgh Award Scheme coordinator. She has learning disabilities, impaired sight and mobility problems. She's also getting funding from the CCG to complete her Bronze Award.
I've been doing activities like a residential thing, like rock climbing, the cube, which is like a climbing frame, archery, golf. I run a stall selling toiletries and books and make profit for the hospital.
And how do you find that? Do you like it?
I like it. I feel like I run my own business.
I think it's a fantastic opportunity. Without the money given by CCG, we wouldn't be able to get these 10 individuals, and hopefully it can grow and grow and grow and help empower more young individuals with learning disabilities who usually have very, very low self-esteem. It's integrating everybody into the community and making everything accessible.
The clinical chair of the CCG, who's also a GP in Heywood, told me their social investment fund includes green gyms, allotments and more.
Let's try something different. There's lots of volunteer organisations out there that just with a little bit of funding could make a much greater impact on health. And it's people who, not the normal traditional GP or pharmacist or hospital doctor, it's volunteers, it's people from the community, and they often have a far greater impact on changing people's behaviour than the so-called expert or professional.
Also new at Rochdale Infirmary is the GP-led urgent care centre working in tandem with a clinical assessment unit, handling 85% of cases the old A&E did. It's a more cost-effective model which other CCGs are looking at. The old cardiac ward, currently used as a storeroom, will become the new Oasis unit, a 5-day intermediate centre to assess mostly frail elderly patients.
If you look around the country, there are a lot of patients getting admitted into long-term care, and sometimes as a GP you might go and see these and think, well, not sure why that happened really. And sometimes it's because perhaps their assessment in the hospital was done in an environment where they were a bit more confused because it was an acute environment. Really, we're trying to get patients in the environment that would suit them best. For most people, it's in their own home.
NHS Heywood, Middleton and Rochdale Clinical Commissioning Group, in co-locating in this new building with Rochdale Borough Council, Public Health and other organisations involved in health, have managed to achieve much more joined-up working.
Too often with the PCT, you had a mixture of health, a mixture of bureaucrats and administrators, some lay members, and virtually no contact with the public. What this has with that clinical lead, where locally you've got that full engagement with the council and with the police and other agencies, and that public recognition that they are accountable, then it works.
A new culture of greater engagement with the community means some meetings are attended by the public.
It's very important that someone like me, a resident who's been very active in the past in going to various meetings but been frustrated because I've never been able to get any straight answers, that now I actually get a reply to things that I've queried.
NHS HMR-CCG, from its new headquarters in Rochdale, is convinced these and other innovative measures it's put in place will deliver its promise of healthier people, better future.